everybody, Finless Bob here. How's it going? And up for what's in the box today is Geek Buying has sent me the new Tronsmart mk908. Not sure why they're calling it MK, but I'm not sure the nomenclature. Usually that's a Rico Magic, but hey, whatever. They're gonna start using some of the labeling. I guess it turns out the MK labeling is fairly popular. I'm not understanding it, but either way, the bottom line is this is what's in the box for this new mini PC. Now, I had just done a video on the 428, so now we're going to take a look at their higher end model, a little more expensive, of the mini PC quad core mk908. Okay, so let's have a look. The box is definitely nicer than stuff we've seen before. All right, so nothing special there. And it says, "Hello, welcome to welcome to use our products." Interesting English. Okay, so there's a little lid, and we have what looks like the stick, and looks like, oh, they're getting fancy here with their packaging now. We have the manual. The 428 did not come with a manual, but this one looks like it does. Let's have a quick look here. So, about the device, the usual kind of stuff, what the ports are, mouse buttons, what they do, the desktop, etc., etc. I'm not going to go into it too much here, but it looks like a little better manual than what I'm used to seeing, but not much. It's better than no manual at all. Tiny font, tiny writing, but hey, you know, you're not buying this for the manual, and I doubt most people will use this. Anyway, so that's what you have. We've got another little fancy box in here with a little wrapping around it. It says accessories, power adapter, USB cable 1, OTG cable 1, and HD cable 1. So let's take a look in there. I got a feeling it's the usual stuff that we get with a stick, so bear with me. Alright, so once again we have our power supply. So knowing this is a quad core, let's see what we got. And on this particular one, it is a 2 amp output power supply. Hoping it'll cut it. I'll let you guys know. It's USB, which means you need your USB OTG cable, which, what have I got here? That's HDMI. It looks like I did not get an actual OTG cable. I got some kind of mini USB cable which won't fit the power supply. Now realize I'm getting one of the early devices. Hold on, maybe there's something. Oh, here we go. Sorry, folks. Alright, so there's the power cable. By the way, I want to say something. I've always loved this of the MK devices. I really hate the micro USB connectors because they're very fragile inside the unit. I prefer the mini USB cables. They're more robust, less connection problems, and I've never broke one of those off inside the device. So whereas the mini USB cables I have had problems with, and so have some other people. So I definitely like this. This might be worth the extra 20 bucks over the 428 in my opinion. So we have power cable, OTG cable. We also have a USB cable. This is probably for host mode stuff to extend it out and give you full size. We'll take a look in a minute. And power supply. And again, like many of the MK devices that we used to all call Rico Magic, it's got a mini HDMI coming out of the stick, which pardon me, which goes to full-size HDMI for your TV. So this cable is a must-have unless your TV has some kind of mini HDMI, which I've seen very few that do. So let's take a look at what the stick looks like. And, matter of fact, I'm going to get my mk908B, and let's take a look at the difference. mk908B, the new quad core. Alright? Mini PC. So let's take a look, and they're basically the same size, identically. Alright, same width, same height. How about thickness? Same thickness, same ports. Let's take a look again. So on this side we have the OTG, just like the RK3066 MK808B does. Same rear ports. Once again, power and host port for USB. This is again where your devices like mouse, keyboard, game controllers, everything should be plugged into. This is probably just a power port. I noticed the silk screening on the case. Again, this is the dual core. There's no silk screening on the case labeling the ports on the quad core. Maybe that will happen later. Actually, I noticed there's a little embedded printing for OTG instead of silk screen printing. Yes, and the same thing here, embedded printing into the plastic, molded, versus silk screen printing. Probably saves them a little bit of cost on that. Alright, so we'll get the that out of the way. So anyway, there is the quad core stick. It is almost identical to the 3066 devices that we're used to. So very nice packaging, very much the same. One of my favorite type of packaging, again, due to the micro USB or mini USB versus micro. So anyway, that's what's in the box for the Tronsmart. I'm sorry, I get these mixed up. I'm sorry, the Tronsmart mk908. Not the 809, which is a Yugos product, all right? Anyway, as I work with this, do ROMs on it and that kind of thing, I'll let you guys know how it works, but you're basically seeing right out of the box before I even handled it much. So that's what's in the box for the new Tronsmart mk908. Hope that was helpful. We'll see you on the flip side.